Hello everyone. Today we are back with very important topic, and I will say it's important for the entire nation because today we are going to discuss a topic which is related to current affairs. Yes, for the last 2 months, a very beautiful part of our country is burning. Yes, you are right. I'm talking about Manipur. And if we go back to the serial events for the last 2 months. So you see that a lot is happening in the Manipur, but what is the actual reason behind this? It has been 2 months, but still we are not able to reach to any conclusion, or we are not able to sort out that what are the reasons behind that. Has it started just 2 months before, or it has a long history? Is it the conflict between the tribes who are living in the Manipur, or is it some socio-economic reason? Are there some people who are asking for specific reservation, or is it the involvement of some other country as well? What are the reasons? The political, the socio-economic? What are the reasons behind this kind of riots, which is not only impacting the people who are living in the Manipur but the entire nation? So today we would like to discuss this important topic with our today's guest. He has done extensive research on this topic, and we would not just conclude anything about what are the reasons, what are the cause. We will just show you the facts, whatever we are seeing. And probably by seeing those facts, you could able to understand that what is the exact reason. Because this country is ours, and all the problems of this country is our problems. So let's see if we can see some other phase of this situation which is going in a beautiful city, beautiful state. So let's just discuss this and welcome our today's guest, and his name is Raj Aryan. So hello everyone. Our today's guest is with us, and he's Raj Aryan. The name sounds so fascinating to all of us, but don't look at his face. He's going to discuss a very special and serious topic today, and that is all about Manipur rights. But before we go dive into this topic, which is of relevance to all of us, I would request Raj to just introduce himself first.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Raj Aryan, and I'm basically a simple guy, and I'm in just 9th class. So, I have different hobbies and interests basically. Like hobbies include some playing some badminton and reading books. The books are generally mythological fictions. And if you see, my interests are in academics basically, as towards the maths and the history side. And I like to read about this geopolitics and politics going on in the world. I have some interest in it. So yes, that's basically about me, and I have some achievements to my name, like in generally maths only. Just recently, I in the Arabic competition held by Summer Fields in Delhi, I earned a prize of 15,000, earning the second rank overall. And in seventh, basically in the soft Olympiads NCO, I scored rank one, and that was the biggest prize I've earned, 50,000. And in
My
fifth,
God, that's phenomenal. I could not stop myself. Please continue, Raj.
fifth also the RFED competition was the same, and I scored the same rank, basically, and that's it. Not much.
Oh my God. If that's it called, that's it, not much. Oh my God. How to summarize it? And I'm so looking forward for this discussion because I'm seeing a math prodigy is sitting in front of me, but he's not going to discuss maths. He's going to discuss about the Manipur riots. So that's a very different combination I'm seeing today. And let's see what Raj research is saying about Manipur riots. So, Raj, now we are coming to our topic. Your introduction was so mind blowing for all of us. But now I'm coming to that important topic which you have picked up for today's discussion. Certainly, the Manipur riots are giving a lot of pain to everyone. I'll not say directly, but maybe indirectly as well. We are watching news, we are just reading the media, newspapers, everything. So people are definitely are getting affected in indirect manner as well. Though I'm seeing the news about this particular riot for the last 2 months only, and definitely still going on. But according to you, according to your research, whatever you have done, can you just let everyone understand that what's going basically in the Manipur, and what are the basic reasons behind these kinds of riot situation in the Manipur. Just a basic background about these situation.
Yes. See, these riots, these are devastating for the country and the world itself. There are many causes to this, basically the riots, including the Myanmar civil war going on and the geographical importance of Manipur. The geography of Manipur says about its differences, about the tribes, and that's the main reason for this war. The war between the tribes and all.
Okay. So it means you are saying that certain tribes are involved in this. Okay.
Yes,
I'll ask you in detail about this particular clue. So basically, I could understand by this brief introduction that there are many factors which
yes.
would have played a cascading effect for this particular situation. And one of the reason you have just highlighted the geographical location. So can you just throw some more light about this geographical location of Manipur and how it is playing an important role in this situation?
If you look at the map of Manipur, you can notice that there is a middle area, the valley area, and rest of the country, rest of the state is surrounded by hills only. So this valley area is the one which blooms. This valley area is home to the Meeti community, the basically the Vaishnavite Hindu religion they follow, and this is the home to the Meeti community. While the hills, the 90% of the area of the Manipur is home to the tribals, the Nagas and the Kukis. These tribes, the differences between these tribes and certain topics have led to these riots. For the riots, you have to look deep into the history, culture, and everything of these tribes.
Okay. So, one important feature which you are mentioning here, that the geographical location is highly important of
Yes,
this Manipur. And the other important point which you have just fetched out in your answer, that there are three different tribes which are living in the Manipur, and you named it. I'm just, if I remember what three you have mentioned, that's Naga tribes, the Methi tribes, and Kuki.
yes,
But Raj, because you have done a lot of research on it, but
yes.
I believe for everyone, can you just throw some more light on the origin of these tribes? What is their living status, and something broad about all these tribes? That what's their mindset, what's their education level, and how these tribes are involved in the rights?
Yes. Actually, if you look the origin of these tribes, you have to go about 200 or 300 years ago when the British came to India. So, like at that time, the Manipur was mainly dominated by the Meeti community, the Nagas in the hilly areas, and the Meetis in the centers. So now, if you see, Manipur was continuously at war with Burma, the then Myanmar, and seeing this, the Britishers they introduced the Kuki tribes for the defense of the Meeti community. Actually, the Meeti community signed an agreement with the Britishers, and the Britishers introduced the Kuki tribes in this region. So this was about the Kuki tribes, and it is fascinating that the Kuki and the Meeti community. The community was introduced to defend the Meeti community, and the same community is now attacking on the Meetis.
Okay,
So now, if you
please
look at
continue. Mhm.
yes, the background, the Nagas and the Kukis, they form about 48%, if I'm not wrong, sorry, 43% about of the Manipur population, and while the Meetis constitute about 53%.
So Meeti is in the majority.
Yes,
Okay.
Meeti is in the majority, and the Nagas and Kukis are also there. The Nagas and Kukis are given the status of the ST, the scheduled tribes,
Okay.
while the Meetis are not. So they get reservations. And if you look, the two tribes have two advantages. The Nagas and Kukis having the geographical advantages, while the Meetis having the political advantage. If you look at the structure of the Manipur politics, about 40 seats of them are reserved by the Meeti community, while the geographical advantage, if we talk about the 90% areas of the hills, Nagas and Kukis can uh, buy the land there, but the Meetis can't. while the Nagas and Kukis can also buy the land in the 10% valley region of the Metis.
Okay. So, whatever you've explained till now, I could understand that there is a fight of reservation and there is a fight of existence, minority, majority. But other than these factors among these three tribes, are there any internal conflicts as well between these tribes? Maybe I would just want to understand from their cultural and societal differences. So, are
Yes.
these factors also giving rise to any kind of conflicts between
Yes.
these tribes so that we can understand the entire internal behavior of the Manipur?
Looking at the religion of these tribes, you will know that the Metis, they are the Vaishnavite Hindus and follow the Hindu religion, while the Nagas and Kukis are the Christians. Actually, this can be seen as the Christian missionaries introduced during the time of the British. The Christian missionaries spread Christianity, and thus the Nagas and Kukis follow the Christianity till date. And about and the basic difference, if you see, these communities are isolated. That's the basic fact. If you
Which
look at
I
the
just want to understand, Raj, here. Which communities, all three are isolated, or Meetis being a Hindu community sort of is isolated, and these Naga and Kuki are together and then they are isolated?
yes, you are right. The Nagas and Kukis are separate, and the Metis are separate.
Okay.
So if you look at the religious map of the Manipur, you will find that the places, the hills where the Christians are in majority, you can see Hindus being in minority. While in the valley region, you can see the Christian in minorities while Hindus in majority.
Okay. So, what I could understand till now, whatever factors you have explained, I believe that's a good fuel for everyone to understand that there is a geographical side of this conflict or this right. There is a religious side as well of this right, and there is a reservation part as well.
Yes.
But Raj, though you are studying a lot about this topic, so I just want to understand that these issues are visible. These issues are in front of us, and we can understand. And definitely, there are these are the points which are just affecting these rights. But
Yes.
do you see sometimes what happens? जो picture हमें दिख रहा होता है सामने, that is not the actual picture.
Yes.
So, do you see there are some any other hidden factors as well,
Yes.
which are just giving a fuel to this situation,
Yes.
and which are just extending this riot situation further ahead, which we are not able to see probably.
Yes, the triggering event is the High Court's
Mm-hmm.
suggestion of including the Metis in the ST. Actually, this was a petition filed in 2012 in the
Long
Manipur High
back,
Court.
2012.
Yes, that is
Oh,
that long back. And now, recently, in the 2023 only, February, the Manipur High Court looked after it and suggested the Manipur state government of including the Metis in the ST. And actually, this was a triggering event. The tribals were scared. Actually, they were feared that they will not get the reservations they have due to their backwardness already, and the Metis will get all the advantage. So there were basic events, the marches organized by the tribals and all, and ultimately on 3rd May, it led to a widespread riot. And this can be seen till now. 2 months have passed, and still we can see the riots.
yeah, that's true. And certainly, means I'm coming to the next part of this discussion. We all are aware that these kinds of riots, no matter where the riots are happening, but definitely it disrupt our natural and artificial resources. Definitely
Yes.
everything. And the most devastating effect is coming to the precious thing, which is the human resource.
Yes.
And certainly, being a part of this nation, we all owe to our nation, and we all feel that we will not accept any kind of violence or riots in our nation.
Yes.
But I have read many news in the print media and in the news channel as well that these riots are causing a lot of damage to the society. But I just want to know a perspective of your perspective, I mean the perspective of a teenager, that how the kids of your age are taking these kinds of rights? What do you feel that what damage these kinds of situation are causing to the overall health of the society? When I'm talking about overall health, so definitely I'm addressing here the mental health of the society as well.
Yes. The first of all, in the constitution, it is also written that peaceful protesting is a essential part of the democracy. But violent riots, if you are damaging the public property, you are certainly a criminal. And this type of violence is certainly not acceptable. It is having a devastating effect on the society. The people, they read the news, they feel sad. The mental health of the society, overall people, is being affected. And this is certainly not good. If you look,
Mm-hmm.
these have been continuing till date, and several ministers have been visiting the Manipur. And I will tell you a fact: when Rahul Gandhi visited the Manipur, an grenade attack was planned on him.
Mm. Yes, I read about this news.
Yes, although it was not executed,
Mm.
and he was safe, and several ministers are being consulted, and several devastating videos of conflicts, of murders, of rapes, they are coming out. And this is certainly not good for the society. It is shameful for these videos coming out and publicly spreading.
Yeah, I can understand. I have also gone through many news about this riot that several thousand peoples were just left that place, and the schools, the educational institutions, other the hospitals, the hostels, all have been just converted to the rescue centers. The
Yes.
people are just living there, so the situation is certainly very bad there. It's not a livable condition in that place. And northeast, we consider that's a very beautiful part of our country, but that shameful situation, very right word you have used here, such a shameful situation is happening over there. And that's a criminal act that we are not able to control that situation. And now I just want to ask, I know it's a difficult question to ask, but still I want to know from your side, though this situation is happening for the last 2 months, and from your understanding I could also understand that the trigger was not started recently 2 months before. The trigger has started long back, that I could understand. But
Yes.
what's your perspective? What do you think that these could be some of the actions, if can be taken at the right time, maybe at this time, so we can at least take certain measures to stop this level of violence, to stop such kind of acts in our country? What is your perspective? I just
Yes.
want to know.
First of all, if you have to peacefully end some riot and this violent uh, conflicts between two societies, two different communities, you have to settle those through dialogues. You have to sit and talk about it. So that is the first role to be performed by the government. And look what to the root cause, who are causing it. Some say about the drug cases, some about those, and that all. And worst part is that the infrastructure in the northeastern states, it's not good. And if you look recently during the Manipur riots, the Dimapur highway, it was blocked for 54 days. The people could not get their essentials, medicines, fuels, and all. It has been recently opened, but that's not fair. The infrastructure we get in no, the mainland should also be there in the northeastern states. They are also a part of India, and the attention has to be diverted to those states. If you look, the main attention is towards the central states of Haryana, Delhi, and all, but not towards the northeastern states. The government has to do this and provide attention to listen to those pleas of different communities in the Manipur, to listen to those pleas in the all of northeast. It is
That
a
is,
fault that the government has ignored these requests and all. The, but these can be solved now. This is the chance. The water, like we say, the पानी सर के ऊपर से चला गया and that's it, अब निकल चुका है, so उसे वापस भरना पड़ेगा.
Very,
That needs to be done now.
very true. And with your discussion, I'm also remembering one of the important thing about our country. Whatever you are telling, that government has to listen about to everyone. So the mool mantra, which we always keep on telling to everyone, that we are a unity in diversity nation.
Yes.
So what kind of unity we are talking about here? If in a small place three different communities are living, and these three different communities are not living together, so first of all I believe we need to teach our people that learn to appreciate these differences. Whatever cultural, whatever societal differences are there, that is our strength. So we
Yes.
need to learn about it. Yes, you want to say something else?
Actually, the people's mindset is that they don't want to change. They believe what they want to. They see the things through one's perspective. Like you have an ideal and he has a perspective. You will try to look the thing through his perspective only. But you have to look at a thing through different perspectives. Like if you see, some will see through only Metis perspectives, some will through the tribals perspectives, and I have seen some videos or shots basically promoting saying that the Hindus are being harmed by the tribals, and that's not fair. The tribals also are good at some point, and meaties are also not bad. I'm just saying that you have to look at through different perspectives, and that can really help.
As one very important thing I would just like to quote here, and I wish that whatever has happened. We cannot change the past. That is the truth. We can only work in the present to just upgrade our future. And one of the, we always in a silver lining. So what silver lining I can see here? If the the younger generation, if the kids like you, is I'm just addressing here the entire community of our kids. If you guys are so sensitive about the communities, the social, the religious aspect of the humanity, then probably we are heading towards building a good society, a good nation. But that require a lot of efforts. That require the involvement, the participation from each and every one. Then only we can think about a better society. So very right, one word you have used here, which I liked a lot, that is about the mindset. If we are able to just change a little bit of mindset of the people here, so probably we will shift our focus from the fighting, from the conflicts, to the resolution of the, or to resolving the things. So that's a very good thing which you are telling. I just appreciate your concern about such kind of situations, and it's really commendable that how you are doing hand in hand these two different things. Means one side history, one side current affairs, and your maths is hats off. Any tip you want to give to your friends, to your peers, to anyone and everyone, that how to be sensitive more about such kind of situations? Any tips you want to give?
I would like to give the tips like to be aware of these topics at least. At least you are not doing something to resolve these topics, just be aware and spread this awareness. So those who can work it out can also work out. Like if you see the people don't know even about this Manipur affairs,
True.
and they won't even care. They Some political parties are just doing the work of criticizing and all. They are not going there. They are not seeing the troubles caused there. They just are caring about the political campaigns and all. They should also look at what they should do, that what at their end they can do. Yes, in a democracy, criticizing is okay. But on baseless things, on useless things, I don't think that's fair.
Very true. And one very important word you have said there, that awareness. Yes, awareness is very important. And if you are aware, then probably you will not spread the wrong message across.
Yes.
You will not give fuel to such kind of situation. And that will prevent so many things to spreading further. So
Yes.
that's a beautiful point you have just put in front of all of us. And I believe many will get lot of significant points from this discussion. And now I'm addressing to you, all the viewers and listeners of this episode. This is not a normal discussion. And I again appreciate Raj to take up this kind of topics and be ready to discuss such kind of issues which are burning in the nation currently. I'll encourage all the kids who are listening to this podcast and this special episode that if you also feel that you want to come up with certain topics which are close to your heart, which you want to share with the entire world, that what you are thinking about it. Because forget about the nations. We have all made the boundaries on the maps of this earth. Now we have to work in dissolving these boundaries, dissolving these lines, because we all are humans, and we should be connected in a better way, in a peaceful way, so that we all can live happily ever after and create some example for our future generations. Thank you so much, Raj. That was so enlightening discussion, so beautiful discussion. Thank you. Thanks a lot for all of this.
Was itself a pleasure for me to come and speak about this, like the podcast, and it was a first time experience, and I liked it.
I too liked it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.